Hello, beautiful people. I hope all is well. I hope all is well. So, I lied to you and I need to correct it. Yesterday, we started the From Breakup to Boot Up live series. I said I was going to give you 2 steps that you can take on the first day, 2 steps that you can take in order to move on from a relationship that's not serving you on the second day, and then one of them on the third day, which is Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, we would talk about dating, right? Yeah, so actually, I gave you 2 steps yesterday, and today I'm only going to give you 1 step. I'm going to give you step 3 today because I have a session with one of my groups at 6:30, and so time is of the essence. I'm going to try to jump in, give you guys this info, give you guys these tips, give you guys these gems, give you guys these tools, and then keep it moving because I got to go at 6:30 on the dot. If you are new to my page, my name is Alison. I am a certified dating and relationship coach, and I primarily work with singles to help them find the love and commitment that they deserve. I normally go live about 2 times a week, either with a guest or by myself, to address any kind of concerns or issues you guys have, those who are a part of my community, which I call the Land of Love, to give you guys some insight. Today, I am in my robe because I'm tired. And so this is what I put on as soon as I got home this afternoon. And I decided I'm not taking it off. And I hope that you guys can respect that. So if you are new to my page, please, I'd like to welcome you to the Land of Love. Please let me know who you are. Give me your name and where you are from. I have Miss Pretty Goods, who's from Brooklyn. Me too. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I have True Essence, who's here. K Spoiled Girl. Drake ruins everything. No, you don't. You make everything. Miranda, welcome. America Found. Did I get that right? Welcome, welcome. Lauren Empowers is back. Thank you. Chrissy is back. Thank you. Moonchild 2.0. Thank you. I Am Joy is back. Thank you. Sharmina. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody who's joining. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And if you are, if you think, I got a little distracted because I'm reading some comment that was weird. If you think there's anyone who can benefit from the content from yesterday, from today, moving forward, or at any time, please go ahead and tag them in the comments, or you can click that little arrow that's right there at the bottom of the screen and share it off to them. Welcome, MD from Chicago. Welcome, finally, Emily from Orlando, Florida. My dad lives about 30 minutes outside of Orlando. Welcome from Columbus, Ohio. Welcome from Puerto Rico, but living in Philadelphia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Drake is from Los Angeles. Kelly is from Mississippi. Danielle from Charleston. And Joy is from Mississippi as well. All right, beautiful people. Like I said, I am pressed for time. And so I'm going to give you step 3. So yesterday we began day 1 of this series, From Breakup to Boot Up. And I gave you guys 2 tips, 2 guides, 2 gems, 2 jewels, whatever the hell you want to call it, in order for you to be able to move on from a relationship that did not serve you. So we're talking to my people who are still reeling over a breakup. Now, if you are not reeling and you're here because you just like to hear me talk, right, then these might not apply to you because you're good. Oh, sugarfoot, I just realized I didn't put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Please, nobody call me in the next 23 minutes. Because then I'll have to start over and then it's going to be awkward. So, this is how when you get distracted. So on day 1, which was yesterday, we talked about step 1 in moving on from a relationship that did not serve you is going to be that you're going to write down this relationship is over and this is why. And I want you to be honest in the reasons why it's over. It's not always them. It's not always them. Sometimes it's you. Sometimes it's overt. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you were the cheater. Sometimes you were the liar. Sometimes you gave somebody 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 chances. And guess what? When they played you the 3, 4, 5, 6 times, that was you breaking your own heart and causing your own headache. Okay? So we're writing down. That was step 1 from yesterday. Step 2 is for you to cut that person off from everything. Might sound drastic. Might sound outrageous. And again, I'm not talking to the parents. If you are co-parenting, we need to talk offline. That is a different situation. But if you do not have children with these people, I'm going to need you to cut them off. I'm going to need you to block them, delete the contact from your phone, block them on every app humanly possible, including the paid apps, because people will pay you to get access to you, which is ridiculous. You're cutting off their friends. You're cutting off their family because they're not your friends and they're not your family. And many times they had a hand in the relationship failing. So guess what? They got to go. They don't owe you anything, right? We talked about, what else? It was, deleting all the emails, deleting all the photos, deleting all the videos. That was all yesterday, okay? There's some piece that I'd like to add. I thought about it earlier and then it escaped me, and I thought of another point that was amazing that I wanted to share with you guys, right? So yesterday I got on my soapbox, and I know that moms are not a big fan of Alison because I hold moms to a standard. And I know what they gonna say is, well, you're not a mom, so you don't understand. So I cannot wait to become a mom so that I can really get into the mothers, okay? We have got to appreciate and understand that ex's mother is not your mother. They don't owe you anything. What they owe is to their child. Now, everything has a boundary, right? Okay, so I think it's going to be block party now because this is annoying. Thanks. So there's a boundaries for everything, right? And so with that boundary, yes, you gave birth. This is your child. At the same time, what I shared yesterday was the reason why a mom is able to give birth to her child is because she is a mother first, right? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm distracted because someone just got on my nerves in the comments and I can't get my mind straight. The reason why this person was able to give birth to their child is because they are a woman first. They were a girl. They became a woman. They had sex with a man. They got pregnant. They gave birth. So yes, in the construct of a relationship, that mom is going to owe their child over you, right? Which is why you need to remove yourself from everyone who's in that family. Goodbye and adios. But at the same time, I plead to the mothers. I'm talking to the mothers. We need to do a better job of drawing the line on what we accept in our household. Because again, you are a woman before you were a mother. And the fact that any woman would allow her son or daughter, right? But usually we see the alignment with the sons, right? Would allow them to disrespect women in your house. They paying rent in their own place, that's their business. But will allow their son to disrespect women in their house is outrageous to me because they are a woman before they were a mother. Does that make sense? Now, this is the additional piece that I wanted to add that came to my mind, right? The irony to me is that a lot of these moms are single, right? We're talking about the older moms. So the moms to your exes, talking to those who date men, right? They are single and they will tell their 60-year-old friends that there are no good guys out there. And I'd like to know, I wonder why they think that is. Could it be that the women who are mothers with the generation before you, who have raised the sons that you say are no good, did the same thing that you are doing to your sons when you enable them? Did that go over y'all head? The moms of the exes will complain to their friends and they will say, girl, these are 55-year-old men, 60-year-old men, and they still don't have their ish together. There's no good men out there. Well, maybe there are no good men out there for your generation because their mothers are doing the same thing that you're doing to your son by allowing them to mistreat women in your house. You are a participant in the mess and you are surprised that you too are having a hard time on the dating scene. I wonder why. Maybe it's karma that you are allowing your child to be a terrible human being to other people. And so why should you deserve a healthy, fulfilling relationship if you are creating children who treat other people like crap? Now, I'm not absolving the gentlemen, the fathers, right? But usually, based on my experience, I haven't seen dads be active participants, meaning lying for their children, right? I haven't seen it. I could be wrong. This is based on my limited experience as a heterosexual woman. So obviously, I dated before with my husband men. But we need to have a conversation generationally, I'm sure I made that up, about the way that we're raising, particularly our sons. And I say that because 74% of my audience is female. And I'm sure a significant percentage of them are going to be straight. So that's what I'm talking about right now. Okay? Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to clean that up from yesterday. It's a point that I wanted to drive home. We got to do better jobs of holding our sons accountable to the way that they treat women so that we're not surprised when we end up back on the single scene, if we ever do, why we're ending up with crappy dudes in our pool. Okay? Okay. All right, beautiful people. So let's get into step three. Step three. That's what we're covering today. How are you able to get through a breakup? How are you able to get through a breakup? Step 3 is what I call boomeranging. We have to stop boomeranging. So if anybody's familiar with the boomerang, it's like that curve shaped thing that comes out of Australia. You throw it and then it ricochets and it comes back to you, right? You throw it and it comes back. I need y'all to stop boomeranging. When he says it's over, when she says it's over, when he behaves as though it's over, when she behaves as though it's over, you need to believe them. And giving them the second and third and fourth chance is you breaking your own heart, and you are the one who's accountable. You know, it's like the whole shame on you. You know, you do me wrong once, shame on you. You do me wrong twice, shame on me. It's shame on you. When he plays you the second time, it's shame on you. When he plays you the third time, it's shame on you. When she plays you the fourth time, guess what? It's shame on you. We have to take accountability as adults here, y'all. How many times are we going to allow somebody to play us? And you are only prolonging your heartbreak. You're only prolonging the difficulty and the emotion and the tears and your inability to move on every single time you give them another chance. You're only prolonging it. Because what happens is you give them the second chance, the third chance, the fourth chance, the fifth chance. Things go well for a couple of months. Things go well for a year. And now it's 2022 and you're going through the breakup again. And then you forgive them. And then you give them another chance. Maybe it's like summertime, 2022. You give them another chance. They do good for 6 months. You find out something new. Then you're going through a breakup again in 2023. Then how many years are we going to go through this? How many years do you need to see that this person is not an appropriate match? And it doesn't mean that they're a bad human being. They could be a great person. They're not the right person for you. Or they haven't matured enough to meet you where you are. Or you haven't matured enough to meet them where they are. Right? And so I need you guys to begin the practice of letting people go when they've made it clear that this ain't gonna work. Now let's talk about what making it clear looks like and sounds like. Making it clear looks like them saying, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't want to be with you anymore. This isn't a good fit for me. I'm not sure if we belong together. I don't see a future with us. You are just a friend. You ain't my girl. You're not my man. Any statement close to that means it's over. And unfortunately, any statement close to that means maybe it never even started if they say, you ain't my girl. You not my man. Who do you think you are? Right? It didn't even really start. So we've already invested 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, 5 years. It is unintelligent for us to continue this cycle. If someone has ever said anything close to that, I think we should get a divorce. That means it's over. Even if they don't blatantly say it's over. I think we need some time apart equals it's over. I think we both need to work on ourselves before we can continue means it's over. If it's anything that doesn't sound like emphatically I want to be with you, it's over. I'm going to need y'all to soak that in for a second. Welcome, Titanium. Thank you for coming back. Want to be like Ike, even though I cut you off yesterday for an example. It's over. That's what it sounds like. Let's talk about what it looks like when it's over. They are having sex with someone else that's not you. It's over. Unless you're in an open relationship, and in that case, I'm not talking to you. They're having sex one time. It's over. Right? If they have a baby or get pregnant by somebody else or with someone else, it's over. If they pack their things and they leave your home, I don't care if they're dramatic. You're going to teach them how not to be dramatic with me, because I don't play those games. It's over. Let's think of other behaviors of it's over. They are going out on dates with other people. They are not content with just you. It's over. If anyone has any other comments, please share with me, right? Any words, any phrases, any actions. He says that he's going to move out from his ex that's just a roommate, and he doesn't that day. It's over. Help me out in the comments. Behaviors, actions, and words that equate that it's over. Tiff said, baby, it's over. That's her. That's the number one. Okay? The I need space, it's over. We're not Ross and Rachel. I need a break. Guess what? It's over. Saying the right things, but contradicting their actions. So their actions don't align with their words. It's over. So author, you tell me what you disagree with specifically. I need some more deets. Which phrase or which behavior do you think is not equivalent to it's over? I'd love to know. Please give us some insight. Okay? Anything along those lines means it's over. And if they behave in a way or they say the words that it's over, then you need to do what is necessary for you to move on and not create a cycle of unsuccess and unhappiness in your relationship. Okay? So author, I'm not doing a live. I don't know if that was on purpose. I'm not doing a shared live. So if you could write it in the comments and let me know your thoughts and I can read it. Okay? It's over. So you giving the second, the third, the fourth, and fifth chance, they didn't do it to themselves. You did it to you. It was your choice. You need to make better choices. Now, here's part 2 of making better choices. I don't know the actual racial breakdown of who follows me, right? Facebook has it. I never looked at it. I only look at age and gender. But I'm pretty confident the majority of you guys who follow me would identify as Black, right? And I think that we've made some significant movements or significant growths in the area of therapy, but we need to do better. You are a grown person making poor choices over and over again in the same areas. You need to seek professional help. Now, I know that that term has been considered kind of funny, right? Like seek help is like kind of like sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm dead serious. You need to seek help. Now, let's look at this in a more simplified way. We have Get Fit with Tiff, right? She's my friend. She's on here all the time. We can tell from her handle that she is a fitness instructor, coach of some sort. If I need to lose weight and I'm going in the gym or I'm running or doing whatever and I'm unsuccessful doing it by myself, then guess what? I'm going to hire Get Fit with Tiff. Why? Because I need to put myself in a position of success, and clearly I can't do it on my own. I have tried. I ran, I did crunches, I've been fake dieting, really every day is a cheat day, and clearly I can't get the results that I want on my own. So I am going to hire a professional to do so because I need professional help. I need someone who is knowledgeable in their field to guide me in the right direction. You guys would say that that's reasonable. That wouldn't be outlandish at all, right? So then if it's not outlandish for me to hire Get Fit with Tiff as a fitness instructor or a coach, right? Then why is it outlandish for you to go to therapy? Why is that outlandish? Why is it outlandish for you to go to a counselor or a coach, someone who you've vetted, that you believe has the answers that can assist you in whatever particular area you're having difficulty? I have coaches because guess what? I'm not knowledgeable I am now because of my coach. I wasn't knowledgeable about growing a social media account. I wasn't knowledgeable about how to reach out to the masses. I wasn't knowledgeable about how to create a coaching program. I wasn't knowledgeable about how to send you guys a text the word align to 21,000. I don't know how to do marketing. I don't know how to do emails. I hired a coach because I know that was a particular area of struggle for me. And so I'm going to hire someone who's knowledgeable enough to assist me in an area in which I'm weak. So if you know that over and over and over again, you've had difficulties in regards to your dating and relationship life, you've had difficulties in creating boundaries, you've had difficulties in saying no. Maybe it's the opposite. You have difficulties in dropping your guard. You have difficulties in allowing love into your life. Then why would you not consider finding someone who's in a position to help you in that regard? Someone who can teach you how to create boundaries. Someone who can teach you how to say no. Someone who can teach you how to drop your guards. Someone who can help you figure out why you have guards up in the first place. Someone who can question your logic and your reason to show you that you're being illogical and unreasonable. Someone who can peel back the layers and start asking questions about the relationship that you have with your dad. And maybe that's why you are having difficulties in your romantic life. Someone who's having difficulties in their romantic life, maybe because of their mom, absentee mom, right? Feeling as though they were never fully loved by the one person on earth who's supposed to love you unconditionally. And then that's why maybe you have trust issues when it comes to women. Or that's why you rely on women to be a mother-like figure for you. You have trust issues because your favorite uncle is the one who molested you and he was supposed to protect you. Right? Maybe that's why you have your guard up. Maybe you have a difficult time saying no because you had a sibling who was always the hard one, the difficult one, the rebel, right? They always went rogue. And so you felt like you needed to say yes and be the good kid to alleviate the stress in the house. But now this has poured over into your romantic life or in your life in general, and now you don't know how to create appropriate boundaries. You need someone to step in because you can't tell me that you're 35 or 40 or 45 or 50 and you're still having the same difficulties over and over again. You keep attracting the same men over and over and over again and you can't figure out why. That's okay. That's not your job. You know whose job it is? A mental health professional. That's whose job it is. It's someone else's job. So the moment that you decide that you have a hard time in something in your life, particularly we're talking about from breakups to boot up, and you have been attached to this gentleman for 6 months, it's been over, and you're still thinking about him and you can't even imagine dating someone else. It's been a year, you're still attached to this chick. You can't imagine with being with somebody else. It's been 2 years. Somebody on the live yesterday, it's been 4 years. This has nothing to do with them. This has nothing to do with Angela. This has nothing to do with Tiffany. This has nothing to do with Monique. This has nothing to do with Timothy or Tom or James or Malik or Antoine. The reason why you are still attached to your ex, so much so that you are reeling over this and you cannot move on, has nothing to do with your actual ex. Ding, ding, ding. It has to do with the poor attachment that you have with somebody from many years ago. Mama, daddy, uncle, aunt, sister. Someone who was supposed to protect you, someone who was supposed to care for you, someone who was supposed to look out for you and they didn't in some form or fashion. Somebody who was absentee, somebody who was cold. And hey, they may have their good reasons as to why they were the way that they were, but they created you and now you're struggling in your romantic life because of them. Nothing to do with Tim, nothing to do with Malik, nothing to do with Angela, nothing to do with Tommy. So at what point are you going to decide that the $5,000 Chanel bag should be put on hold And instead, if you don't have insurance, you may need to put some sessions on your credit card and invest in that instead. Maybe that needs to be the choice. Maybe the Gucci bag can wait. Maybe the vacation to Jamaica can wait. Because you're going to come back from Jamaica to cold New York, and you're still going to be lonely. And you're still going to be upset. And you're still going to be disappointed that your romantic life is not working in the way that you anticipated. The Gucci bag is going to make you feel good for the first 10 minutes. Then you're going to go to sleep, and guess what? That Gucci bag not going to keep you warm at night next to you in bed. It ain't going to work. So, folks, I'm going to let you go now because I got to go. But let's review. The session here that we're doing is from breakup to boot up. This is day 2. Yesterday was day 1. Step 1 is I need you to write down exactly what caused your breakup. Minimal, minor, major, you, them, whoever, write it down. I need you to write it down. If you need to write it down every day, write it down every day. If you need to read it every day, read it every day. Remind yourself that it is not peaches and cream. We like to believe that, oh yeah, and then he took me to Thailand, and then we went to the wedding, and then he would rub my feet, and then you forgot about the time that he cheated on you and got that chick pregnant. Write that down. You forget about the time that you caught her in some dude's car, or she was in VIP in some club wearing some dude's chain. We forget that part. We like to remember and hold on to the good and forget about the bad. Nah, remind yourself. If you need to do it every night, do it. That's step 1. Step 2 is cut them off 100%. Block them. Delete their comments. Cut off all their friends. Delete all the photos. Delete all the videos, all the emails. You're done. They're done. Their family too, because it's their family. They don't owe you nothing. It's their family. I'd like to think that at minimum from the women, they should look out for the women and the men should look out for the men, but they don't have to. Right? So we're cutting everybody off. And the last point of the night, today's point is let them go the first time. When someone has made it clear to you through their words or their actions that they don't want you, they don't want you. They're not playing. They're not playing with you. This ain't a joke, right? Where's Ashton Kutcher? This is not a setup, a sting operation. They're not playing. They have decided that you are not enough, which is fine. Let them go. Do not allow them back into your life, because if they do, Coach Alison is going to tell you that you did it to yourself, and it's the truth. Okay? So we have 3 more days of from break up to boot up. Okay? Yes, this ain't punked. From break up to boot up. We have 3 more days, people. So if you need to get an alert of when I go live, because I am not going live the same time every day, I need you to text the word align to 21,000. Text the word align to 21,000 so you can get the alert of when I go live. Tomorrow, I'm going to give you 2 more hard things, like concrete things that you can do to move on from a relationship that is not serving you. All right, beautiful people. And then Thursday and Friday, we're going to talk about, once you've now moved on, how do you navigate the dating scene successfully? If you've missed any of this, you're going to go ahead to my IGTV tab and you can watch day 1. Day 2, I'm going to upload right now as soon as we're finished with this live. 3, 4, and 5 are going to be up until Saturday. After Saturday, I'm taking it down. So you're going to catch these gems live, or you have up until Friday night to do so. After that, the free 99 will become paid 99. Because like I said, you need to invest, right? If you think that I'm the right coach for you, I want you to click the link in my bio, and you're going to tap on the second button so that we can get on the phone so I can see if I can help you. I don't take on everybody, as you should not take on everybody as your professional. If I'm a little too rough, but you just like to listen for entertainment, that's cool too. Go ahead and share my page with anyone who you think can benefit, and then find the professional for you. But we can't sit here 35, 40, 45 years old talking about nobody ain't ish. At some point, you need to do your own healing so that you can attract the right people. And you can assess whether or not someone's a good match for you versus wasting 3, 4 years on somebody and then saying, oh, the whole pool is terrible. No, you terrible because your choices are poor. And I want to thank those who purchased a badge. Lauren Empowers, thank you. Jeppa Black, Sage Fire, Joy, Snap Cypher, Wellington Event Rentals, and Lioness. I appreciate everyone who has joined the live, who's paid for the live, and who has shared the live with anyone who can benefit. Gotta go, guys. I have a session. They're waiting on me. Love y'all. I wish you nothing but healing. Have a good night. Bye.